remember I was playing in the nightclub down there as their DJ. And Fran Steingruby, who owned the property at that time, he liked fast boats. Of course, we all did. And I think it was Fran that actually came up with the idea. I don't really remember who it was, actual idea, but I believe it was Fran. And Fran went to the fire departments and contacted them and see if they would be interested in it. Well, Osage Beach jumped right on it.
Of course, it's such a great environment, you know, and it's in the center of the country, and you know, a lot of the racing events, you know, are at very small venues. They're out on the ocean where it's really rough, and there's not a lot of places for them to stay. And that's what's so unique about the Lake of the Ozarks. I mean, there's so many restaurants and resorts and motels and lots of things for people to do. They bring their families here, whereas you don't really see that at a lot of the other boating events.
Well, yeah, as far as the shootout goes, I think, as I said, it has really grown, and it's I think a financial asset to the whole lake area and the community.
Basically, there was 4 fire departments that put on the event. They furnished all the manpower to put on the event. They did everything, and it was Osage Beach, Lake Ozark, Gravois Mills, and Sunrise Beach, and they provided everything, you know, to run the entire thing. And Jeff Dorhauer and that crew and just did a fantastic job of putting on this. And it was a lot of work for those 4 fire chiefs, and especially for Jeff being the lead guy.
It started as a small event. It's a bragging rights event, which it's still touted as today, and it still is. But it was a bunch of local boaters that wanted a safe way to see whose boat was truly faster. And naturally, when we talk about safety in an event like this, it was natural for the fire department to have involvement in this.
And we started out the first year. I guess I was a DJ, excuse me, in his nightclub, and I had my sound equipment in there. Well, for the first several, I couldn't even tell you how many shootouts, we would just roll my sound equipment outside and start talking about it.
By luck, I think, it's grown to what it has. You know, we met people like David Scott that introduced us through his marina to Powerboat Magazine. And Powerboat Magazine was big in giving this event some national spotlight.
Basically came to the Lake of the Ozarks with a friend, and one of the, back then, this was probably 18 years ago or so, a performance boat went by, and we were sitting at a restaurant on the water, and I said, what was that? Because I've always raced as a hobby, you know, one form or another. And so that night we went down to what used to be Shooters, and they had several of the V-bottoms there on the display. The guys were out, and they had their hatches open. I saw the supercharged big blocks, and I said, wow, you know, I've got to have one of those. So that's how it all started. I bought my first fountain, and then when I got into my 42 fountain, I heard about the shootout, and I thought, well, we'll give that a try. It is one of the largest, if not the largest, unsanctioned event that I'm aware of, and especially where you have, you know, speeds and performance at levels that are extremely high. I think there's no doubt, and even if you talk to other racers, we established a level of, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for here, but a level of competitiveness in the sport that really elevated it. And you can see that as it's continuing to grow, as now they have the strip party where all the boats are on display. And I mean, there's thousands of people down there. It's amazing the turnout. And if you've been in it, you know, like I have, and you go back to, you know, 15, 18 years ago, whatever, I mean, it's no comparison. It really has blossomed.
Hey, all right, make living.
I don't know if I can